Boom, boom. The court is in order. Welcome to Grown Up Kids.
Woo.
Episode 4.
I think so, yeah.
Episode 4 already.
Woo.
This is so fun.
It is really fun.
I friggin' love it.
Yeah. Great.
I'm Seth.
I'm Jessie.
What up, Jessie? Little
Siblings.
sister. 25 years old.
Yeah.
29 years
ages?
old.
Oh, okay. Almost 30.
Okay, chill.
That's a great thing.
It is a great thing. I'm super excited,
That's
especially
awesome.
because then right now when I tell people I'm 29, they're already like, no way, dude. You seem like you're 23, 24. I get it literally multiple times a week.
Someone thought I was 18 the other day.
Yeah, see, I don't know what.
Feels good.
I think we present young somehow.
But that's good.
It
The
is.
podcast is called Grown Up Kids, so
Right.
we're kind of playing on that
Yeah,
80% young.
It works out.
Yeah.
But I cannot wait when people ask me my age and I'm still presenting sometimes, 23, 24 years old to people. And I'm like, yo, I'm 30. They can be like, you're 30?
He
Like
said,
they're going to freak
I've got
out.
3 kids.
Right.
They'll
Well,
be like, excuse me, what?
technically, I will have 3 kids.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying future
Someday.
you'll be like, no, man, I've got 3 kids.
Right.
Crazy.
I'm 30 years old. I got 3 kids. We'd have to make sure we have a kid by the time I turn 31.
You will.
I know, but it hasn't been announced yet.
Oh.
Surprise.
Well, I mean,
We have a kid on the
anybody
way.
that we know knows Kiana is pregnant.
Fair.
So,
No, you're right.
and by the time that these episodes have been released, we'll be like over a month from now.
Yeah.
So,
I had no plans to announce it. That way, anybody that just didn't kind of organically know in our lives was just like, what? You have a kid now?
but some people get
You have a third
offended
kid?
by that.
I get
you know
that,
what
but
I
like,
mean?
I don't live to
Shockingly.
please people.
Well, yeah.
So it is
Neither
what it
of
is.
us do,
Yeah. Anyways,
Anyways,
summer plans.
summer plans. We're talking about the summer.
Yeah, the summertime when it's nice and hot and nice and spicy. You know what that's from?
Wait, no.
Wait, you don't know what that's from?
It sounds like Eddie Murphy or something.
Ah, it's a comedy actor. Yeah.
Is it Chris Rock?
No.
Oh,
Uh,
comedy. Jack Black?
no.
Robin Williams?
No.
Am I on the right train?
I mean,
Is it Kevin Hart?
you're guessing comedy actors. 3 of your 5 guesses have had the wrong tone of color of their skin.
I was like, wait, where's he going? I thought.
But 2 of your guesses had the right tone of the color of their skin.
So they're white.
Perhaps. Yes.
A
white comedy
actor.
Yeah.
Jim Gaffigan? He wouldn't
No.
say that.
And also, he's like, I know that he is a comedy actor, but he's more
But
a
he's
comedian.
a comedian. Yeah.
Yeah. Come on now.
A white comedy actor. That's
Yeah.
not Jack Black.
What the? You act like he's the only one. Are you joking?
He feels like the only one.
That's ridiculous. Think about all the movies we watched growing
Steve
up.
Martin?
Thank you.
Yeah, I love Steve Martin.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah,
almost
you're right.
everything
he
he
is
does.
a comedy actor.
And that quote was from Cheaper by the Dozen, the first one.
I've
He
really
drops-
been wanting
he-
to watch Dirty Rotten Scoundrels lately.
I think he drops. There's like a part where he drops the like the kid's like cup, like a cup that you wear on your genitals.
in the chili. Yeah.
He's like hot and nice and spicy.
I do not remember that. I mean, I do in hindsight, but like that wasn't a quote that was locked in there for me. But
Yeah.
now
no.
it probably will be.
No, I can hear it. I can hear
I
Steve
can
Martin
hear it
saying
now.
it. It's so comforting.
That's so funny. All right. Well, the main course of this episode is our summer plans.
Yeah.
But the little appetizer, as always,
It's
song of the week.
Song of the week.
So, what's your song of the week this
All
week?
right. Song of the week. I am going to go with the song Kangaroo by Winnetka Bowling League.
Oh, wait. I like a few of their songs.
Yeah, no, they're really good.
I don't think I know that one, though.
It was.
It's like indie.
I think it's from like
indie,
2020,
pop,
2021.
kind of, right? Something like that.
Yeah, I would say that. I think they definitely could fall into the category of like indie rock
Okay, yeah.
too. But yeah, it's they give a poppy feel. Yeah,
Gotcha.
for sure.
Would you say it's a very
Kangaroo.
summery song?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think it's a versatile song. Like, listen
But
to
would
it
it
in any
make it
season.
into a summer playlist?
Yeah, it could.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, then I will allow it for the summer plans episode.
Then what?
I'll allow it for the summer plans
Okay.
episode.
I was like, she's speaking English right now. It's like, clean out my ears.
What?
Yeah, so anyways. Song of the week?
I do have one.
Okay.
My song of the week, actually, in light of our last Spotify discussion,
Okay.
I took a chance on Discover Weekly this week
Whoa.
on Monday. And I was getting kind of pissed off listening to my Discover Weekly because I was just like, and then I was discussing this
right now.
with a couple friends too, and they both agreed with me as well.
Yeah.
That like, it's as if they just took what you like, and this is exactly what Discover Weekly is, right? But it's just carbon copies of songs that I already like.
Yeah.
But it's basically the exact same thing. Like, all of it sounds the same. And I feel like music's getting to this point where obviously there are some people who are doing something different.
Right.
But it feels like those people are few and far between. It's just
That is
kind
true.
of all the same voice with the same like synthy kind of like little thing and like a little bit of some drums. And it's really basic. And it just feels like everything kind of sounds the same. And it's a sound that I like the first couple times I've heard songs with it.
Yeah.
That I have already liked for a while.
Yeah.
But now my Discover Weekly is just giving me 5 of the same songs with people that all have the same sounding voice. And I was just getting so annoyed.
Bummer.
But then 2 songs on my Discover Weekly
Okay.
were actually...
It's not songs of the week, though.
No. I'm not saying the second one.
Okay, good.
I'm just saying the first one.
Good.
Well, 2 songs were really great. And one of them is called Love You So Bad by Ezra Furman, which is not an artist. I don't think I know any of his other stuff, but it's like a funky, weird little, like, I'm trying to think of what it sounds like to give a reference point, but you should just listen to it. At first I was like,
Ezra
do I like
Furman?
Yeah.
Like vermin with a f.
Furma.
F-U. 2.
But
okay. Ezra Furman.
It was one of those ones where I was like, do I like this? Like it's kind of like too weird almost.
The song.
But then I was like, no, actually this is so fun.
Yeah,
and
it's kind of what you want.
Random little sounds in there and just like little vocal things that were fun and like
I love that.
Cool. And then Caden listened to it, which obviously he hears all the music part of it and like has to like dissect it, which is great.
Yeah.
And he was like, I mean that genuinely.
Yeah.
It is great.
Yeah.
And he was like, they really have only put like 2 or 3 things in this whole song, but they just did a lot with it. So it was good.
Nice.
And I was like, I love that.
Ezra
That's
Furman.
great. Yeah. It's called Love You So Bad.
Love You So Bad
That's my
by
song
Ezra
of the week.
Furman. Nice.
I'm going to start putting our songs of the week like on the stories when the episode comes out.
Okay,
and then
dope.
put in a little highlight and everybody can just see all of our songs of the week.
Sick.
I thought that'd be cool.
Yeah.
The first episode comes out this Sunday. Wow.
No way.
This coming Sunday is, well, when we're filming this, yeah. By the time it comes out, it will be a few episodes deep, but
I'm pumped.
Yeah.
Let's go.
4 days. Comes out in 4 days.
We're doing it.
I thought you were going to high five me.
Oh, yeah, sure. Let's do that. Let's do that.
I was like,
I love a high five with my sister. You know,
we've high fived in most episodes, I think.
Have we really?
Yeah, I was like
Which is
editing
funny,
the other
'cause that's
day and I was
actually
like,
not-
oh, another high five.
No, shoot, these keep popping up out of nowhere. We have a high five compilation.
Ding, 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 ding.
That's unreal. Yeah.
All right. Summer plans.
Summer plans.
Hit me with your like, we've got 3 categories we have,
Okay.
which I told you. I don't know if you've prepared them.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Summer plans that are planned, like 3 things that you're like planning on happening this summer.
Correct.
Then like the vibe of the summer.
Okay.
And then 3 like unplanned things that you would love to have happen.
Correct.
Like almost like bucket list for the summer. Type vibe.
Makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
So shall I begin?
Yeah. Wow. What a pause.
The wheels were turning.
Yeah, I could see
slowly.
'em.
All right, we'll start. Planned things.
Yeah.
3 planned things for this summer for me would be, okay, so number 1 already happened last weekend. Me and Kiana and the kids, so us 4, we all went to Great Wolf Lodge in Sandusky, Ohio. So that was super fun. And then we spent 2 days, but we only go from like morning, like when it opens, until like the early afternoon, Cedar Point.
Yeah.
So we did Cedar Point for a couple of days. The kids rode some rides, like some of the kid rides and Camp Snoopy and Planet Snoopy, and just
Were
had
they
a
big
great
enough
time.
to go on Iron Dragon?
No, they're not yet tall enough to go on any of the roller coasters.
Oh, okay.
So everything was in
Not
like the
even
kiddie
Maisie
land.
was?
Yeah, not yet. She's
Oh,
like
wow.
46 inches and it's
Oh,
like 48
dang.
for like the smallest
Okay, so
ones.
next summer.
Maybe she's like 44 inches,
She's pretty
whatever.
tall, I feel like, for her age. She just
I
seems
don't
like
think so,
Is
but
she
maybe
not?
you're right.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
she
know.
just seems tall to me.
Point is,
Maybe it's just because she was
pretty soon
a
when
baby,
we go,
and now she's not.
right? Pretty soon when we go, she'll be able to jump on stuff, and
Yeah.
that's gonna be a blast.
That will be
But
really
this
fun.
was their first time, their first foray into roller coasters, and it went so well. My
That's
son,
great.
Jude is the one that he's just fearless. Bro will get on anything.
That's
and he's
awesome.
like all in.
You're not going to have to do with them what you did with me, where you were like, you're getting on everything.
Yeah.
One trip, and then I got over my fear of roller coasters that one trip.
I'm going to have to do that with Maisie, I think.
You think?
I think. But
I told Maisie about that when I was with them last time. I was like, roller coasters came up somehow.
mm-hmm.
Oh, we were watching the dinosaur train, and they were at a roller coaster park or
Okay.
something.
Yeah.
And I told them, yeah, I used to be really afraid of roller coasters, but then one time I went to Cedar Point and your dad made me get on everything. And then I loved them after that. And he was right. And they're so fun.
I want to know how many people have that story of
Probably.
I went to Cedar Point with
quite a few.
Seth. Seth made me get on everything. Now I love
But
roller
it worked.
coasters.
It was like immersion therapy. Like it worked. You put me in the tank of snakes and I said,
I love snakes.
I love snakes. Weird.
Yeah, that was wild. I mean, why snakes?
I was thinking of the Home Alone, like snakes. I don't know no snakes.
I don't know no snakes.
Anyway, you went to Cedar Point with the
Went
kids.
to Cedar Point with the kids. It was great. Can't wait to go back. And yeah, so on the rides, because I want my kids to like experience the fact that like we're on a roller coaster, this is fun. Every time we were going to ride, it wasn't like a purposeful thing going into it. I just caught myself doing it. But I would go, this is fun. This is fun. Like while I'm sitting next to Jude or
Yeah.
Maisie's like beside me or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I think inherently my kids began to just respond to that. So Maisie on every ride goes, this isn't fun. I'm so scared. This isn't fun. I'm so scared. In response to me yelling, this is fun. And then Jude, when he's on a ride with me, he also yells, this is fun. So I've like accidentally conditioned my kids to just basically yell either this is fun or this isn't
hilarious.
fun. So I'm going to have
Maisie
to
will change her tune eventually.
Yeah. I'm going to have to like recondition them to just be like, woo.
You don't need to say anything.
Like full sentences on a ride isn't the vibe necessarily, but like if you want to, go ahead, I guess.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was funny. Plan number 2 for the summer, take in a group of 24, of which you are one.
Oh, yeah.
Taking a group of 24 people total to Kansas City for a 3-day conference that's like geared towards intimacy with God and just spiritual development and worship and prayer. And
you guys went last year and it was amazing.
Like literally crazy.
So I'm excited
There was
with you
13
guys.
of us last year, and every single person on the trip had like either an encounter with God or experienced a legit miracle in their lives.
Didn't even you have like healing, like physical healing?
Yeah,
or
my
something?
elbow had been in a bunch of pain for about 8 years. dating back to this one super long car ride that I took with Kiana when we first started dating. We drove to Florida.
Wait, that's when it started? I didn't know that.
We drove to Florida, and it's like a 21 hour drive from Michigan or whatever it was. And we went to visit a leadership Bible school thing that we didn't end up going to, although at the time we thought for sure we were. Anyways, during the drive, my elbow just started like getting super in pain. And for 8 years, it's been in pain since that drive.
Wow, I didn't know that.
And last year we're at Kansas City, and they, there's like this moment where it's like, yo, if you have some pain you've been dealing with and you've just been putting up with it, or like you've just thought like, I'm living with this, it's fine, it's not that big of a deal, whatever, like put your hand up or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I did. I was in the back of the room, massive auditoriums, like theater style, so it's like up. And I threw my hand up, just like I was finally like, God just put on my heart, like, I don't want you to live with this elbow pain. Like, Jesus redeemed this for you.
Right.
So I threw my hand up, and a bunch of people came over and prayed for me. And so my elbow was healed. And pain was gone. And since a year ago in Kansas City, my elbow's been completely healed.
Wow.
The next day, though, in Kansas City, at the conference, the next night or whatever, during worship, I saw a vision of the previous day while I was getting prayed for. I saw the hand of God phase through my like skin and bones and reach in and like tweak something in my elbow.
Wow.
And then like phase out.
Yeah.
And it was like the vision of God showing me like, this is what I did yesterday. Like it's taken care of. Don't even worry about this anymore.
That's
like
crazy.
I went in and fixed it and it's good.
Yeah.
It was nuts. Like even that vision, like I think about it at least like 2-3 times a week.
Wow.
It's my Roman Empire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's my Roman Empire. So yeah, pretty wild.
It's my Roman Empire. Oh.
So
nice.
Third summer plan. Camp
is also
Camp 274. So yeah, we put on a camp up near Traverse City, northern Michigan, and it's the best 4 days of the year.
It is so much fun.
Oh man.
Honestly, like even as an adult, I think I have more fun now as an adult as a leader because I just take photos at it.
Yeah.
And I think it is
crazy.
so much fun.
It's crazy.
It's like, yeah, it really, even the last year was like, it was the highlight.
Nuts.
It was so great.
Somehow it rivaled the trip to Kansas City last year, which
I remember after you went to Kansas City, you called me and were like, I have to tell you about this, and you were like crying on the phone, telling me about some of the stories and stuff, and it was so beautiful. So yeah, and then camp was so good.
No, camp was crazy. So
Kate and I always joke like camp is like the reason we're dating, even though nothing has ever happened at camp. Right. But it's just like you become so close with people, you become friends, like you watch each other encounter the Lord and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's just such a great time.
I met Kiana.
Yeah, you met
camp
Kiana
way back in the day when, I mean, I would go as like a volunteer leader for connecting us to our people, even though the romantic connection did not happen at camp.
Yeah, for either of us.
And we do not condone that happens at camp.
Which is why nothing happened for either of us.
Right. But yeah, so anyways, summer plans. I'm fired up.
That is actually a great, well, I can't talk. That is actually
a
great lineup.
Great.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sick.
My 3.
Dope.
Because then we'll go to vibe.
Yeah.
My 3 are, I'm going to Wisconsin on Friday. So in a couple days, 2 days, I'm leaving.
Ugh, I wish I was
for like
going.
a week and a half because I'm going to house sit for our aunt and uncle.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're going to be gone.
Where are they going?
They're like all going to some family camp they go to every year. And so...
Dan and Beth.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And so me, my friend Cara, and then Caden are all going to just stay at their house and hang out.
The 3 of you are just chilling in the house. Wow. I'm like sad I'm not going.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun. Just watch movies, hang out.
And they have a great house.
Such a beautiful property. Go on walks. There's a trampoline.
You're going to have to make sure you take care of the chickens and dogs and all that stuff too.
Yeah, that's part of it is like we're kind of taking care of the animals and stuff. Sure. But it's all really low maintenance now. Just because they like have it down pretty easily. Yeah. I'm not an animals person, but I was like, oh yeah, I can do those things. I'll be fine.
Yeah, that is something about us.
Yeah, we're not really animal people.
We're not animal people.
But yeah, they have goats. They have 2 big collie, dogs,
Mhm.
chickens, so many cats.
Yeah, a lot of cats. Yeah. But
ducks.
pretty much all of them are outdoors. There's like a
all
couple
the
things
animals,
that come
even
indoors.
the dogs stay outdoors all day. You just crate them at night.
Yeah.
So it'll be really easy. And then I can like take them around Madison and go to some of the places we used to live and stuff. So I'm excited.
It's like this nostalgia trip that
it really is. It's like quintessential summer.
Yo, that's
in the Midwest.
You got to make sure you see like Michael McKenna and
you got to see some people. It'll be fun.
There's a lot of people to see. Such good community.
That,
I miss Wisconsin people.
My first of my 3 is just the trips. So it's like that, Bold, and camp.
Oh, wow.
And then there might be another trip or 2 in there, but it would be in August.
You're a lot more efficient with this list than I was.
I made it like right before episode, so we'll see. But my second one is our podcast.
Oh, good point.
Because that's a big thing this summer.
This is huge.
And we've been talking about it for a while. And then for me, it's fun because like I get to cut all the clips and do all the editing and and I actually enjoy doing that.
And for me, I just get to see them.
Yeah.
And just sit back
and share
them
on Instagram. Right. That's about your whole responsibility.
I just show up here, talk.
Yeah. We do some behind the scenes planning. We'll do more as it gets bigger. But release our podcast is my second one.
Yeah.
And then number 3, I just said do stuff. Like, and I'll explain. Like Tigers games, which I'm going to one today.
Oh, yeah.
Like go to the lake, because that's like a thing that we didn't do a ton. But we're by so much water and we're live in Michigan.
Yeah.
And like, I want to go be by the water.
Yeah.
And I've been by the water a couple times in the last like couple weeks. And I'm like, I love being by the water.
I know.
It's so nice. Why don't I do this more often when I like have the time? So that's one of them. And then I would love to just like see friends that are in Michigan that I haven't since I was in California. I have like a couple friends on the west side and stuff like that to see. Or like we have some family that's in Lansing and stuff to like go hang out with and things like that. So
dope.
That's my 3.
Nice. Yeah. That's legit. Sounds like a fun summer.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It'll be great.
I want to revise my list.
It's fine. Your list is great. A little snafu, but we're back.
A little snafu. A little snappy snap. Snappy snap.
You want me to do my aesthetic first?
Yeah, do it.
But now you... Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
My vibe of the summer is girl pacing with a book by the water in the sun. Which you remarked that it sounds like it
sounds like a Spotify Daylist title, which it's just funny to me the way that now so quickly the Daylist hasn't been around that long, and it's also mostly been disappointing. I had a fire Daylist yesterday. Let me say.
Oh, hey.
Was working all day.
Maybe Spotify heard our complaints.
Yeah, maybe. But all I know is that your vibe aesthetic for the summer it just reminds me of the titles of these things. Right. And also they always sound just so over the top ridiculous.
Yeah, they do.
Yours isn't necessarily that. Yeah. But it's so like specific.
Well, and I'll explain.
Yeah, explain.
So I will, when I read in the house, I walk instead of sit, because I sit for work all day.
It's crazy work.
So then I walk. And the other night I had 2,000 steps at like 8:39, and I started reading and walking, and I just paced back and forth in the house in like an open space.
Wild.
And I went from 2,000 to almost 10,000 steps by the time I went to bed at like 11:30.
I don't even understand. I don't understand. I just
like, why would I sit and read if I can walk and read
and
move?
I get that. Okay. And that's fair. I think the biggest thing for me is, okay, I'm going to out myself here. I've only told a few people about this. When I walk, I have to step in very specific places where I place my feet.
Mm-hmm. What if all the carpet's the same though?
Yeah. Well, I basically find landmarks in any given room that I'm in. And I want to always step in places or step on things in multiples of 4. I've told this to very few people in life.
Well, you're telling a lot of people right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a new level of vulnerability for me. But yeah, so like let's say I was pacing in this room. Okay.
Yeah.
And here's this table.
Yeah.
When I pace on this part, I would want my steps to fall in line with this table in multiples of 4 before I then
I don't even think I
exit.
understand what you mean by that.
So I want to place my feet down like maybe 1, 2 times. And then if I turn around to pace 3, 4 times, and I don't want to take like a 5th step or leave it at 3, then to place my feet in a different place where it lines up with other things.
Yeah.
It started when I was a kid.
I do that
And I
for
would want to
certain
chomp my
things.
teeth when our car drove over a thing that was like a shadow versus where like the sun was shining in the road. So like when the car was in a shadow and when the car was in a sunny spot.
This about you.
And I would make sure I did it in multiples of 4. So I couldn't do it in a sunny spot until I did 4 in shadowy spots.
What?
And when there wasn't
That is
cloudy
so
days or
bizarre.
trees, it was just like all sunny chomps right there.
Sunny Chomps.
Straight sunny chomps.
Sounds like a guy's name.
Sunny
Hey,
Chomps.
yo, Sunny Chomps. Or like a restaurant
in a
or
future
something.
story or movie that you write, just throw a little sunny chomps in there.
Chomps.
Yeah.
Little Sunny Chomp shop.
Fire.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Okay, well, yeah.
yeah.
I just want to be a girl pacing with a book
pacing
in the sun by the water. Because
pacing with a book.
Girl pacing with a book by the water in the sun. Which reminds me of the title of that painting that's in Grand Budapest Hotel, if you've ever seen that. It's like boy with apple. Girl with book pacing by the water in the sun. A little longer.
Girl pacing
With book.
with a book by the water
Yeah.
in the sun.
Yeah.
I love that. All right.
And I will probably do that quite a lot.
Do it. Do it to it, Laws.
It's my Anatone. Anyway, let us know if you get that one.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
What's your vibe of the summer?
My vibe, my aesthetic for the summer is just one word: go.
Which sounds about right for you.
Yeah. My personality is I just want to be doing everything at all times.
Yeah.
I wake up,
And you
get
go.
ready, go until super late, go to bed super late, go. Next morning, wake up super early. Don't
Even when
need
you're
much
going
sleep.
to bed, you're going to bed. So it's still a go.
Right. What? What does that mean? But you're right.
Yeah.
Go.
Go.
I have no idea what you meant, but I love it.
I don't feel like explaining.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, I don't need much sleep. I'm a guy that I can operate on very little
Yeah.
and be fine. And we do so much in the summertime between just me, Kiana, and the kids and youth
your
ministry
job,
and my job
yeah,
and
family.
like literally completing projects for camp that happens in August at the same time that I'm completing projects that I'm trying to like redo a room in our building right now. At the same time that I'm prepping an internship and writing content for that, at the same time that we're getting ready to go on a trip for 5 days to Kansas City, at the same time I'm getting ready to do a retreat this upcoming weekend and start our internship tomorrow. It's just like
crazy.
it's just nonstop.
Yeah.
And it's the best.
And you
It's
love it.
literally my favorite, this is my favorite 2 months or whatever of the year. It's just pure joy.
That's so
and
fun.
it's just go.
The summer is really fun here.
I agree.
I do love it.
It's legit.
Which brings us to top 3 unplanned bucket list. Doesn't have to be anything crazy, but like what are
But it
3
could be
things
something
you
crazy.
want to happen this summer,
Yeah.
but it's not necessarily a concrete plan of yours.
Yeah. Well, this is my 30th summer.
It is.
So, because it's my 30th summer, this is something I've wanted to do for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
It will have to be unplanned if it happens because there's no room to plan it
Mm-hmm.
because of the go.
Mm-hmm.
I want to skydive. Finally. I've been trying to do this for 10 years, but it's expensive and I'm not great at saving
How
money.
much is it to just go once?
Not that crazy.
It's
Maybe
like
$200,
$3?
$250,
Oh, okay.
something like that.
Okay.
But
That's not insane.
like I want to go for the first time finally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did Kiana do it with you, or you just?
No,
I guess she's
no.
pregnant, so.
Yeah, but no, she wouldn't even do anything. She doesn't want me to do it. She's like, why do something that's like risking your life? And I'm just like, bro, skydiving is not a risk for your life.
Do you say that? Do you say bro to her?
I actually do. Yeah, I pretty much call everyone bro here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah.
Bro. To your wife.
Because it's not like I'm calling her bro. It's more like a reaction.
Like, dude.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
Which I say that one quite
come
often.
on, man.
Like,
Come on, man.
come on, dude.
Come on, son. If you get that reference, whoa.
Come on, son.
Come on, son. But anyways, skydiving is one. What about you?
Play pickleball.
All right.
I specifically wrote down, which is funny now, pickleball madness every week. But we played pickleball with a bunch of people yesterday.
You wrote that?
Yeah, I did.
That's freaking awesome.
We played pickleball with a bunch of people yesterday.
Yeah.
And one of our friends, Ivy, was like, no. And you can see Ivy saying it just like this.
You did a really good.
Literally.
That's how Ivy talks with her hands.
Every Tuesday, guys. And I was like, no, you're right. Every Tuesday.
Wow.
So we were like, after we're gone on a couple of the trips that we have this next couple weeks, we were like, we're going to play pickleball every week on Tuesday nights. Everybody was like, I don't have anything on Tuesday nights.
I actually would be able to potentially make a couple of those.
And that'd be great.
Because it's after the internship ends.
Oh, perfect.
Fire.
Yeah. So
play some pickleball.
Tuesday nights, I would really love to play pickleball this whole summer. I really just think it's so much fun.
Yeah.
Like, it feels so easy to feel like you're doing something when you play pickleball, as opposed to like tennis or one of those. Just kind of feels like, okay, I'm not good at this. But pickleball, I'm like, oh,
right.
Okay.
I get that.
I can do this.
Yeah.
And it's so fun. And it's like not super crazy to where you can't like still like crack jokes with people and it be like a fun time.
Oh, yeah. Funny things happen.
Yeah.
During pickleball.
Oh, yeah.
That crack you up.
It's kind of like sand volleyball. Like, you could be really serious with it, or you can just like have fun, which I also love playing sand volleyball.
What a great comparison.
Yeah.
That's
and
legit.
like everybody can kind of jump in on sand volleyball, depending on like the crowd you're playing with.
Yeah.
And pickleball is kind of the same thing. And I love both of those. So
that's fire.
Play pickleball.
Nice.
Pickleball madness every week.
Pickleball madness every week.
What's your second one?
My second one also has to do with the fact that I'm turning 30. I don't really much care about my birthday. And you know, Kiana and I have the same birthday, July 22nd. So most years, like for my birthday, like as long as we go out to eat, Kiana can pick the place, or if we do something with people, whatever, fine. I don't care. Or if we just do something like just us with the kids, like whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
As long as I get some food, or like I get to have a dessert that I like, or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm good. So this year though, for my 30th birthday, I feel like it'd be just really dope to just like have a game night with a bunch of friends.
Yeah.
And like
that'd be so fun.
In theory, people would want to stay up late. Because people don't want to stay up late as much as I do.
I'll stay up late.
Thank you. So
I can guarantee.
So regardless, I think it'd be fun to throw something together.
Yeah.
But again, there's nothing planned, and there probably won't be anything planned. Like we're trying to throw something together at the last second. So
yeah. But it'll be fun.
It'll be fun. Hopefully something happens. So
it's your 30th birthday.
Yeah. We'll figure something out.
Happen.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be cool.
Right. I hope so.
My second one.
Yeah.
Is to take Maisie and Jude on dates.
Oh, cool.
Because I told them, I think it was like for their birthdays or something. At some point, I wrote them a card when I was in California. I feel like it was for Maisie's birthday. And I said something about it. But I used to do that when I like nannied our cousins. Sometimes I would take like one of the kids like out on a little date or something like that and just hang out with them. And I think that'd be so fun to do with Maisie and Jude.
They
like
would
either
love
like
that.
separately or both of them, whatever. But even to just like go get ice cream or like go do something fun or whatever. Like I just feel like they'd be so funny.
Yeah.
And they would love
I did that. I did that when I was young and we lived in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Uncle Eric and Aunt Angela used to come and pick me up.
Yeah, that's like things are.
And like take me and do stuff.
Yeah.
And I love, like, even to this day, just when I think about Eric and Angela and like tons of 20 something years has elapsed since then, 25 years since I was 4 or 5 years old, and I would do that stuff with them.
Yeah.
But still to this day, anytime I think about them, I think about those moments and just the fact that them as like an aunt and uncle, like they just invested in hanging out with me as a 4-year-old or 5-year-old. And like we laugh. I remember laughing with them and having fun and whatnot. And it's just like, that's super valuable. Like I cherish those things. So that's really cool that you want to do that.
Fun. That was like one of the things when I was coming back from California. I remember talking to Kate and being like, oh, like be able to like do things with Maisie and Jude and like I'm actually there and
that's
stuff.
Fire.
So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
And especially with you guys having another baby, it'll be cool to be able to like hang out with them.
Yeah.
And take them and do stuff and them feel like
take them off our hands for a little bit here and there. So it's just to be Kiana and the newborn. Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah. That's my second one.
Sick. I don't really have a third unplanned thing. I'll be honest. I was thinking very hard about this and I can't really come up with anything, which I think is kind of the point of unplanned. How about this?
That's true.
I'll take one from your playbook. Do stuff. So, and the funny thing is, you brought up a baseball game as your do stuff.
Yeah.
Kiana and I were talking about, we should try to find a time to go drive to Chicago, go to Wrigley Field, go to a Cubs game.
That'd be so much fun.
Right. I've only been to the one that we went to. Me, Kiana.
But it was in like October or something, right. I think.
Me, Kiana, and
September,
Ben.
Our cousin Ben,
Yeah.
So much fun.
I'm pretty sure they incredible.
Lost.
No,
like,
they won.
They did win? Oh, okay.
I have a picture in front of it. It says Cubs win.
Afterwards.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Right. Yeah.
The pinky
about
point.
Different things. They did win. I do remember that photo, yeah.
Yeah. So anyways,
that would be fun.
No, I think that'd be really cool. But again, like with the go-ness of summertime,
and
it's just like
little
nothing's on the calendar.
And like,
if you wake up one day like, we're going to drive to Chicago today. And then the kids wake up and they're just like cranky tantrum. Like, and it's just like one of those days where kids are being kids. You're just like, well, frick that. We'll go another time.
Yeah.
Like, whatever.
But Chicago's always there. So
right. Chicago is always there. It's not that far.
Yeah.
And the Cubs, they're not going anywhere.
The Cubs are never going to go
My beloved
anywhere.
Cubbies.
They're amazing. All right. Well, that's kind of... Oh, I do have one more. I forgot. I didn't say my third one.
Yeah.
Write some music or finish some songs. Because with my friend Cara that's staying with us for the summer, her and I have written a couple songs.
All right.
That I think like genuinely could be something.
Be something.
And so I want to finish those.
Go somewhere.
And I kind of want to just write some more stuff. Because now I have like my keyboard. I have my ukulele. I can kind of mess around with stuff.
Let's go.
But I need to actually like do that in order to do it. So
gotta be intentional.
Yeah. So that's my like unplanned, but kind of like pushing myself towards making it a plan.
You have to intentionally unplan it.
Right. But I'm going to bring my ukulele with me to Wisconsin.
Nice.
So hopefully.
So when you got that big house that the three of you are in, pluck around.
Bigger something else. Maybe I'll bring it to Bold.
I'm just gonna pace by the water and pluck around.
I've done that while walking too. It's kind of hard though to
with a
hold
book.
it up.
You need to get a head apparatus, hold the book in front of you while you pluck.
That's genius.
If I saw someone walking by the water with a book strapped to their head,
they're crazy,
playing a ukulele, I might call someone, like an authority.
You're on drugs.
And just be like, there's someone here you need to maybe come check out.
Somebody needs help.
Just walk up like, do you need prayer? I'm just kidding. Fire.
I honestly think that would be kind of like that'd be impressive.
It'd be a flex.
Yeah.
It'd be a
it's
flex.
Like that one-man band Pixar short.
Oh my gosh. What a great short.
Such a great short.
Anyways.
I always think of her with the little coins and she's like,
oh yeah, it's like one turns into four or whatever. She's like,
yeah,
I got you. I got you.
But yeah, that's our summer plans.
Fire. Summer's gonna be so fun.
It's gonna be so fun. By the time this comes out, it'll be probably like the end of July anyway.
Oof, that's crazy.
So some of the summer plans will have already been had.
Yeah, already been to Kansas City at that point.
Yeah.
At this point.
Which we kind of want to see. We'll see if we do this. But I would love to like film an episode in the car on the way to Kansas City with the students and just be like passing a mic around, see what gets said.
Oh, I can't wait.
And just throw it out there as like this weird chaotic episode. And I think it would be so funny.
Even if the episode's a hot mess, I just feel like it'd be funny.
Hot Mess Express.
Even if it's only funny for us.
Hot Mess Express. Maybe that's what the episode will be called.
Express.
Featuring Grace Youth students.
Yeah, interns, summer interns.
Yeah, featuring the summer interns.
Fire.
All
All
right,
right,
well.
well. Wow. Whoa. The pinky point. we did the pinky point and we did a verbal.
Oh, wow.
A verbal pinky point. That's crazy.
That's crazy. All right. See ya. It's gotta stop. See you on the next episode.
Goodbye.